Libra, hi. So this is your mid-September 2020 reading. Welcome. Timeless reading, but this is the time that we're focusing on for you for now. For those of you that always join me, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscription. If you're new to the channel, my name is Adrian. I'm intuitive healing and practice holistic wellness. Okay. I also do spiritual regression hypnosis, and there's a link down below that you can follow if you're interested in that. You can follow my blog if you wanna, and if you need beautiful graphic design, whatnot, or social media management, you can also contact my best friend. She does all my work for me. And what is going on here? Her page is called AC Digital Marketing Solutions. Okay, Libra, 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 Libra. What in the world is going on here? So there's the overall energy. We look at where you currently are. We look at what brought you to where you are, what are the lessons there, and what is coming towards you. So it looks good, but something feels wild here. So, overall energy, you've got there's a forwards movement taking place here. A strong forwards movement, you know? I mean, look at that horse, it's on fire. There's a very... Because in the recent past, you've got a page of inspiration, which is wands, with the 9 of voices, which is swords. So you got some sort of idea here and wasn't quite sure. I feel that some of you might have been doubting yourself there, not sure if you could actually make it work. And then you had the 9 of inspiration. So you sort of took things back to the drawing board. You know, did if this was a business, you would have done your business plan or your pros and cons. You made your list. You wanted to be sure that this is actually going to work, that it's in the best interest of everyone. And as you're going forward, 10 of materials, which is 10 of pentacles, and the star, I actually see the situation really flowering for you. All right? Literally flowering. In an earthly sense, and there's very full universal support here. You're going to start with the recent past. You're going to clarify that first before we do this overall energy. There's a lot of emotion happening over here. A lot of emotion, a lot of forwards movement. There's a very definite forwards movement here. Okay? Moving forward, moving forward, moving forward. So, with that page of inspiration, you got some sort of almost like an epiphany there. Oh, with the 4 of Wands. You've made your mind up about someone. General reading, of course, to take what resonates. But there's definitely marriage in the cards for you. You've made up your mind. I feel that for some of you, there could be a situation where you were fighting the situation for a long time and you had many reasons why it couldn't work out. And you say, I couldn't do that, and couldn't. And you realized that you want to be with him. The world might be in contradiction with your plan. You might need to convince others, but you're pretty much sure about what you want. Even if you must convince others, you pretty much, know that you want this. Let's see this 9 of voices, this 9 of swords. I've made up my mind. No need to think it over. What do we have there for you, Libra? Okay, so 2 of Cups fell straight out. 7 of Pentacles sort of lingered there for a while. So again, you've made up your mind. You want this connection. In fact, you decided you're going to go for this connection. But it's almost like you need to explain it to others, so there might be an age difference or a cultural difference. There's some sort of adversity here that's causing, some sort of conflict. But whereas this might have probably brought you a little bit of steam before, it's got you actually more determined than ever. Draw one more card for the situation. You are more determined than ever to make, like, you can't even, your mind can't be changed even if somebody tries, you know. What is going on? Four of Swords. This is your strength. This is what you've been waiting for, because we've got Four of Wands, then we've got the Two of Cups, then we've got another Four of Swords, and we've got the Seven of Pentacles. You are not going to be brought off steam, yeah. Nobody's going to be able to change your mind. Okay, let's look at the overall energy first. Knight of Inspiration, another Two of Pentacles. Rebalancing. You are convinced that whatever problems is going to come ahead, whatever you know, controversy that you have to deal with as you go forward, you will deal with that. But the one thing that you are very clear about is that you're not going to not go with this situation. Yeah. You will deal with whatever comes up, whenever it comes up, you can deal with that. You know that you can deal with that. You know you've got what it takes to deal with it. But you're not going to be brought off steam here. Let's see. Knight of Inspiration. Get you another card here for your overall energy. The Hermit. I feel that some of you are insisting on going now, when a little bit of a halt might actually be better advised. It might be a good idea to not just go. Because now there's a lot of hope over here, but then also in the recent past as well as the current situation, you've got the Nine of Voices, which is Swords. So some of you know actually that you might not be making the best decision right away. And in fact, I feel that for many of you, that is actually what's fueling your determination, you know, because you want to make it work, come what may. And so you're brought where you currently are in your Nine of, what is this coming out here? Nine of Inspirations, which is emotions. And it's taking you straight into a Tower moment. It's taking you into a Tower moment, but it's taking you into a healing. The healing itself is good. But I don't feel that emotionally you are ready to deal with all the controversy that comes actually with it. You know? You are... This is like one of those things where... This is for you, by the way. This is for you. It's just that you might be rushing things, and like the end result, the end destination remains the same. You know, the Ten of Materials, the Ten of Pentacles, which is beautiful, and the Star. And you've got the Hierophant here in the current situation as well. So, whilst the end result remains the same, the way that you reach it could actually be experienced differently, because it's like, you know, it's one of those things that you may have heard me say before, but it's like, you know, if you rush it, that you're going to crush it. It's not like you will miss the mark over here, but it doesn't have to be as challenging an experience as it might actually, you know, be at this particular point in time. It can be a calmer, kinder experience. What do we have here? The Star. Yeah. The universe, the confirmation here for you, because it's almost like, it's like the Tower, and I'm going to draw you another card now, but it's like the Tower versus the Star. It doesn't have to be as challenging an experience as you might actually, you know, be having it at the moment. Knight of Pentacles. There's help here. There's solutions here that you're not seeing. There's a helping hand here that you might not even be aware of because you are so determined to do it on your own. What do we have here? Let's just draw a card for you for the Hierophant in the current situation as well. And you've got so many, you know, not many cards, but you've got more cards than the other zodiac readings had. Because I feel that you are in the space where you're putting so much information across because you're trying to convince others, but in many senses it's almost like you're trying to convince yourself. So the King of Swords came on top and 2 cards, okay? The 7 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. Some of you are trying to bypass the healing. You feel that you are ready and you're going to go for it and you've made up your mind, and because you're ready for it and because you made up your mind and because you're going to go for it, you may actually... Listen, we're not saying that you're not ready, but it's like you're trying to push something, whereas it may make sense to just give it a little bit of time. I'm going to draw a card for this 2 of Cups connection specifically. I'm going to draw it from this deck. I'm going to end off for you with a Crystal Oracle card to see for you what overall energy you can focus on. So these 3 flipped around, and it's 3 cards actually, so it's fine. I'm just going to take all 3. 4 of Voices, which is Swords, which is again reaching for your inner strength. You've got the Moon, and we've got the 2 of Materials, which is 2 of Pentacles, which you also had before. So there's a better way to experience this connection. For some of you, it almost feels like there's like a sense of almost like there's honor in the suffering. No, there's not. Alright, let's look at what's coming towards you. There's 10 of Materials coming towards you. Because there's abundance coming your way here. Lots of it. And I feel that for some of you, you're pushing so hard because it almost feels like you're losing against yourself, but you're actually not. You got the Page of Swords, you got the 3 of Wands, and you've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is... There's a lot of double cards coming out. There's a lot of confirmation in this reading for you that you are on the winning streak, but there is a strong call for you to look at things from both ends, to not be so set on how you want to have this experience to be. It's almost like some of you are set on, this is how it must be, and if it is like that, then it's going to be in that I'm on the winning streak. The Star, you've got the 8 of Wands, you've got the 5 of Wands, you've got the 3 of Pentacles. There is a confirmation here for you that there's some forward movement, which is also a new start. And you are very sort of worried about the details. But in fact, when you get there, the details will be taken care of. Okay? Let's see what we can finish off for you with a Crystal Oracle card. When you get there, the details will be taken care of. The bottom right, take action. Okay? Let's get a clarifier for that Rider, right? Take action. What action are we taking? What action are you, Libra, guided to take? Oh. Temperance, owning the moment, the Chariot. This was very much, those cards came out for Aquarius. Ace of Cups, there's something underneath Ace of Cups, 6 of Swords. Some of you are pulling yourself out of sync and out of balance here because it's almost like you don't want to accept the helping hand that's available. There's something available here that you're not taking, that you're not seeing. And life is almost kind of saying to you, open your eyes. Okay? That's what's going on now. Why is everything so upside down? I'll draw you 2 more cards. I want to understand this. 6 of Pentacles that fell there right on top of the 6 of Swords. You don't have to do this alone. and the Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Wands. Things are turning in your favor, just believe. Okay? Things are definitely turning in your favor here. Let's get you one more crystal oracle card. Meditation, go inside, amethyst. Alright, so that's what I got for you. I hope it makes sense. It's a little bit wild to me. But hope it helps. Namaste, love and light. Sometimes I don't understand the reading, and then, you know, people come to me and they understand it perfectly. So I hope it helps. And I'll see you on whichever video of mine you decide to watch next. Namaste.